Another day, another video of first aid by Sinus Congestion Relief. Causes, symptoms and treatment. First aid by sinus congestion, also known as nasal congestion or a stuffy nose, is a common condition that affects many people. It occurs when the nasal passages become blocked or inflamed, making it difficult to breathe through the nose. In this video, I'll provide 10 sinus congestion relief methods, causes and symptoms. Causes of sinus congestion. Sinus congestion can be caused by a variety of factors, including allergies. Allergies and sinus congestion can be bothersome, and even debilitating, for those suffering from them. Allergies can cause sneezing, coughing, watery eyes, and itchiness, while sinus congestion can lead to headaches, facial pain, and difficulty breathing. Fortunately, there are a number of remedies that can provide relief from these conditions. Over-the-counter medications such as antihistamines and decongestants can provide relief from allergy and sinus symptoms. Nasal sprays, nasal rinses, and neti pots can also be helpful. Cold or flu. Cold and flu season can be a real drag, with its annoying sneezing, coughing, and congestion. Luckily, there are a few simple steps you can take to help relieve your symptoms and get back on your feet. First, drink plenty of fluids like water, juice, and hot tea to help keep mucus thin and avoid dehydration. Second, use a saline nasal spray or neti pot to help clear your sinuses and make breathing easier. Sinus infection. Sinus infections are a common problem for many people. They can cause a range of unpleasant symptoms, including sinus congestion, facial pain, headache, and fatigue. Fortunately, there are a number of steps you can take to help relieve your sinus congestion and get relief from the symptoms of a sinus infection. Nasal irrigation with a saline solution is an effective way to help relieve sinus congestion. Nasal polyps. Nasal polyps are a common cause of sinus congestion. They are benign growths that form in the nasal passages and can lead to a variety of symptoms, including nasal congestion, facial pressure, and difficulty breathing. Fortunately, there are treatments available that can help alleviate these symptoms, including medications, surgery, and lifestyle changes. Deviated septum. The causes of deviated septum and sinus congestion can range from allergies to structural issues. Allergies can cause inflammation of the nasal passages, leading to a deviated septum and sinus congestion. Structural issues such as a deviated septum or a nasal polyp can cause blockage of the sinuses and lead to congestion. Environmental irritants. Sinus congestion can be a result of environmental irritants, such as dust, pollen, smoke, and other allergens. In order to get relief from this congestion, it is important to reduce exposure to these irritants. This can be done by vacuuming and dusting frequently, using air purifiers, and keeping windows and doors closed when possible. Hormonal changes. Hormonal changes, such as those that occur during puberty, pregnancy, and menopause, can cause a variety of symptoms, including sinus congestion. Thankfully, there are a number of steps that can be taken to provide relief from sinus congestion caused by hormonal changes. These include taking a decongestant, using a humidifier, avoiding allergens, and drinking plenty of fluids. Dry air. Dry air can cause a variety of issues, from dry skin to sinus congestion. Sinus congestion can be uncomfortable and irritating and can lead to further health issues if not treated properly. There are a variety of ways to relieve sinus congestion, from medications to lifestyle changes. Taking a hot shower and using a humidifier to increase the humidity in your home can be helpful in providing relief. Certain medications. Certain medications, such as sinus congestion relief, can provide relief from the nagging symptoms of sinus congestion. These medications may come in the form of nasal sprays, decongestants, or antihistamines. Nasal sprays often offer the most immediate relief and can reduce inflammation in the nasal passages. Decongestants can also provide relief, but they can cause drowsiness and elevated heart rate. Tobacco smoke. Tobacco smoke is a known cause of sinus congestion, so it is important to avoid exposure to it. Quitting smoking is the best way to avoid the risk of sinus congestion caused by tobacco smoke. For those who cannot or choose not to quit smoking, there are other methods of sinus congestion relief. Nasal sprays and decongestants can help reduce uncomfortable symptoms associated with sinus congestion. Symptoms of sinus congestion. The symptoms of sinus congestion may include difficulty breathing through the nose. Difficulty breathing through the nose is a common symptom of sinus congestion, and can be a very uncomfortable experience. It is important to seek relief from sinus congestion as soon as possible. There are a number of different treatments available for sinus congestion, including decongestants, nasal sprays, steam inhalation, warm compresses, and more. Runny nose. The symptoms of runny nose and sinus congestion can be incredibly uncomfortable and disruptive to everyday life. Fortunately, there are a number of effective treatments available to provide relief. Over-the-counter decongestants, nasal sprays, and antihistamines can help reduce inflammation and clear the nasal passages. Post-nasal drip. Post-nasal drip and sinus congestion can be very uncomfortable symptoms. Fortunately, there are a variety of treatments available to provide relief. Over-the-counter decongestants, saline nasal sprays, and antihistamines can help with symptoms of post-nasal drip. For sinus congestion, steam inhalation and warm compresses can be effective. Headaches. The most common symptom of headaches and sinus congestion relief is pressure around the eyes, nose, and forehead. Other symptoms may include facial pain, nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and watery eyes. In some cases, headaches can be accompanied by fatigue, fever, and even a sore throat. Facial pain or pressure. The symptoms of facial pain or pressure and sinus congestion relief can be relieved through a variety of treatments. Common treatments include decongestants and anti-inflammatory medications, nasal sprays, and saline solutions. These medications help to reduce inflammation and reduce mucus production. Sore throat. Sore throat and sinus congestion can be two of the most irritating and uncomfortable ailments. From the dry and scratchy irritation of a sore throat to the constant pressure and pain of sinus congestion, it can be hard to find relief. Fortunately, there are a few simple home remedies and over-the-counter medications that can help reduce the symptoms of sore throat and sinus congestion. Coughing. Coughing and sinus congestion are two of the most common symptoms associated with colds, allergies, and other respiratory illnesses. Coughing is the body's natural reflex to expel mucus and other irritants from the lungs and airways. Sinus congestion is an accumulation of mucus in the sinuses that can cause difficulty in breathing and pain in the face and neck. Fatigue. Fatigue is a common symptom of sinus congestion, and relief from this symptom can be a welcome relief. There are a variety of treatments available to help alleviate fatigue caused by sinus congestion. These treatments include nasal sprays, decongestants, antihistamines, and steroid medications. Reduced sense of smell or taste. Suffering from a reduced sense of smell or taste, as well as sinus congestion, can be very frustrating. Fortunately, there are a few steps people can take to help alleviate these symptoms. One of the most important steps is to keep the nasal passages clear. Treatment for sinus congestion. Here are 10 sinus congestion relief methods you can try. 1. Use a humidifier or steam shower to help moisten nasal passages. 2. Drink plenty of fluids to stay hydrated. 3. Apply a warm compress to the face to help reduce pressure and pain. 4. Take over-the-counter decongestants, such as pseudoephedrine, to help reduce swelling and congestion. 5. Use saline nasal sprays or rinses to help clear out mucus and allergies. 6. Try nasal corticosteroid sprays, such as fluticasone or mometasone, to help reduce inflammation. 7. Use over-the-counter pain relievers, such as acetaminophen or ibuprofen, to help alleviate pain and fever. 8. Elevate your head when sleeping to help ease breathing. 9. Avoid irritants such as tobacco smoke and air pollution. 10. Consult with your healthcare provider if symptoms persist or worsen over time. Sinus congestion can be an uncomfortable and frustrating condition, but there are many methods available to help alleviate symptoms. If symptoms persist or worsen over time, it is important to consult with your healthcare provider to determine the underlying cause and best treatment plan. Thanks for watching.